Hello everyone, Sean here once again, and we are here with another special video trying to get through a lot of these Wordle games that I have in the backlog that I've been wanting to play. This one today, or I should actually say these three today, I want to try Wordle in Spanish, Portuguese, and French. Now, I do speak a little bit of all of those languages, but not super extensively, so I think this is going to be kind of a fun experiment to see how hard it is to find words, especially with the limited vocabulary, in the other Romance languages. So this will be kind of a fun one. I will post the three different websites in the link down below if you want to try this for yourself. I'm just playing the daily ones that popped up on these websites. So I guess if you want to do those before seeing the answers here, feel free to pause the video and go to those. Those links are all in the description below. As always, if you like this content, please take a moment to like and subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. But for now, let's get into today's puzzle. And we're going to start with Spanish. Now, I do have a sort of plan for all of these. I'm going to use the word for goodbye in every one of these languages. In Spanish, that would be adios. In Portuguese, adeus. And in French, adieu. So, I think those all have a very good start there. Okay, so we have an A. Now, I want to jump in, probably not S. Let's use bater. Nope. Let's use a verb, an infinitive. There we go. No. So infinitive would be the kind of root form of a verb. In English, we do that as the word to, as in to go or to run. Sort of almost the noun form of that, the noun form of the concept versus saying the gerund, like running. But no, I guess we can kind of reverse that. Let's do the word cenar. I was going to try and put the A second and have an ER verb. So in Spanish you have AR, ER, and IR vowels, or not vowels, verbs. So let's do cenar, which means to dine. Wow, okay, so we're going to have a lot of information here. I think this is going to be the word crear. Wow, this is sort of a buggy interface here. Crear, which means to create. Increíble, says Spanish Wordle. Increíble. All right, we have a 3. Let's move on to Portuguese. This would be adeus. All three of these goodbyes means to God. So we have adeus here. Now we need to find another vowel. Let's test the O. Let's go with or maybe the I. I don't know. Can we do the I and the O with that? My Spanish is definitely better than my Portuguese and French, sort of in that order as well. So this is going to get a little harder for me as we move on. Let's do something like this would probably be very easy a very easy one to figure out. Once again, I'm looking for an infinitive, and I'm trying to think of something that is something like this. Let's try. So there's going to be a lot of these. Oh, you have to go in order. Lotar. I'm actually not sure what that means. I just know that that's a very common structure in Portuguese and all the Latin-based languages. We have the word calor, which would mean heat. Awesome. Surprisingly simple. All right, that's Portuguese down. Now on to French. This is definitely going to be the hardest one for me. This is the language I know the least of the three. Adieu to start with. Okay, we have an E and a U. Where to go next? Probably want to test the O. And this is going to get very difficult for me. I'm probably going to go that same route and try and find an infinitive, a verb. So something like this. Actually, no, let's try... That's not how you spell that. I'm going to try buh, which is butter. Let's see. I just want to test monde. Get that O in there. Test the E at the end. Okay. It is going to be that. Let's see. I'm really struggling to come up with words to guess here. I'm not sure if I'm going to finish this one. I'll be surprised if I actually come up with words to go all through this without giving up. Just not a word. We could have two E's. Something like this. There we go. Buh, like I wanted to try earlier. Oh, okay. So we're going to have something like this. It can't be venu because we have no N. But this is basically the format of a participle, as in something that has been done. What consonants? So these remaining X's will be consonants. I'm just not sure which ones to try. Let's try and just get a bunch of consonants in. I want to try definitely the more common ones. SLT. Still. No. Obviously, my limited vocabulary is showing at this point. What do I want to SL, I think T and AC would be nice. Really struggling to come up with any sort of word. Oh, it's got an E on the end of it, doesn't it? Chant. That'll be good. Okay, we do have a C in there. So this will be blank E, C-U-E. So if we can come up with a good word right here to maybe test some of these consonants, we could theoretically get this still. We have 2 guesses. So I want to do the P and the L. We can probably get, let's see, plans. Okay. Now we have to guess. On something that will be that structure that we said earlier. I'm thinking it could be an F. I think F is most likely. This won't let us guess anything else, so I guess we can... There we go, vécu. I have no idea what that means. Let's look it up. French to English here. Vécu means lived. Yeah, it was a participle. I don't know. So does that come from vivre? The participle of that being vécu. All right. Kind of a fun experiment there, just to see how well we know structures in the other Romance languages. English definitely has its challenges on its own, and I think it's going to be a little easier playing in a Romance language just because you have those very common structures. All of the verbs being ER, IR, AR, and then very uniform conjugations of those, like turning as soon as I realize this is going to be an E in the end, and with the U it's probably going to end up being a participle. All we have to do is figure out what these go over here. We don't have that structure in English very often. We have a lot of exceptions to every rule. Not to say that Spanish, French, and Portuguese do not have their own exceptions, but have a lot less than English would. So, kind of a fun experiment. Glad to have done that. And we actually got a word in all of them. Very fun. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like and subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. And share this video with anyone you think would enjoy some daily word puzzles. That's all for now, and we will see you all tomorrow.